Welcome back to the Better Than Yesterday podcast, where we focus on information, motivation, and realness. 5 topics. Let's jump right in. It is Tuesday, March 3rd, 2020. First topic, PTSD in the hood. Yeah, we talk about people who experience PTSD from the military, but most don't know that a lot of people who grown up in the hood have been clinically diagnosed with PTSD. And y'all wondering, like, how does that happen? Like, and when I say hood, I'm thinking more impoverished neighborhoods, specifically black-based neighborhoods, basically where I grew up, things of that nature. Uh, I myself don't have it from the hood. I never got shot at or anything like that. I've been in areas where shooting has occurred, but I never got shot at or anything like that. So I won't sit here and tell you no story. I've done other things in the hood, but not that. But this specifically came up because the rapper G Herbo. If you probably don't know him, just Google him if you don't know him. He was on Breakfast Club, and I listened to Breakfast Club, and he was just talking about, like, he went. And he was just talking about a couple little highlights of his life, or lowlights, if you must say, where he got shot at. He's seen somebody killed in front of his face at 8 years old. I mean, it's just, he knows guys that, that shot and killed people. Like, it's things of that nature. And he just went through that part. He didn't know that, because growing up, we grew up in those areas, we don't really stress going to a psychiatrist or psychologist. I'm not really sure which. I think it's psychologist to discuss, or a therapist for that matter, and discuss these things. So I just want to bring awareness to it. There is kids are growing up with PTSD in the hood. I know a lot of people don't understand. They might not understand the things that go on in the hood because they don't care as much about the hood. 50 Cent has said it. If you ever watch Boys in the Hood, it's a clear message in that video, or in that movie, describing that. So, it's just a crazy thing that not talked about, that guys, they dealt with, they grew up, and it's people you might know that grew up in those environments, and they just kind of got over it or tried to. But most, I myself, I thought about a therapist for other things. I might have a little bit of, not PTSD, but more just paranoia for some things I did back in the days. So, topic 2, people. The relationship, you need to look at your relationship as a partnership. Please understand that. You have to understand that 50-50. I know we think like in the 50s that the man worked all the time and the woman, cook, clean. It's a partnership nowadays. I mean, women are working, men are working. Guys should be cleaning up the house just as women should be cleaning up the house. Like, it should be a partnership. As far as kids, like, I come from a breed of dudes, multiple of my friends. We got, at least us guys, we've been in previous relationships. We got divorced or whatever. We all got married kind of young. And basically, we all got at least 50% custody. That's just what we do. We know other guys. We know a lot of guys who just, every other weekend. We're not like that. We take kids to school, doctor's appointments, 50% custody at least. I know guys that have more. So yeah, it's just relationship. Please understand that it's a partnership. If you think that it's her job to come home and cook and clean when she worked 40 hours or 40 hours plus a week, that's not cool. You know what I mean? It's not just, it's all of your jobs. You should be cleaning up. Now, I don't stay with my lady, but it's going to be a partnership when that happens. When we get married and we move in together, it's a partnership. Topic 3, what's the worst addiction ever? I just want you to think about it for a second. What's the worst addiction ever? I wrote a paper about this in college. I'm not going to lie to y'all. The worst addiction ever for me is love. I mean, you just got to think about love, what it does to, it doesn't matter how much money you got. It doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter how old you are. People do stupid things in a pursuit to be loved. Love is a deep emotion that everybody wants. And I'm talking about specifically a man and a woman, or whatever your preference is. I can only speak for a man and a woman because that's the way I am. But like love, I mean, like I said, the richest of rich. I mean, just look at Jeff Bezos. He literally lost half of his net worth. And that's fine, because if you know the stories behind it, she was there through every step of the way with building that company. So I just feel like, she deserved that money. But it didn't stop him. He gave her half, and she's actually a really intelligent person from what I read too. But yeah, love doesn't matter if rich, poor, old, sick, black, white. It is a drug to me. It's an addiction. I shouldn't say drug. It's an addiction. Like I said, I wrote a paper. I need to find my USB because I would surely share that with you. I really went in depth with it because I did like some research on other drugs and things like that. I'm gonna actually go back into that and look into that. Topic 4. I want you to be excited about your small accomplishments. So yesterday, I sold my first Better Than Yesterday shirt. I'm not promoting it. It's just, people saw it and they wanted it. So I kind of built a little plan up to, if people wanted to buy it, that I would sell it. And so someone bought their first shirt. And honestly, y'all, I was excited. Again, I'm not even promoting the shirt. I promote the podcast. Thus, the new things I'm doing right now. So just be excited about it. Because the thing is, if you can't get excited about the small accomplishment, how can you be excited about the large things, the big accomplishments you do? Like it's baby steps to all this. You can't just sit there and just, like it's like when Gary Vee talks about when you trying to make it somewhere and you're posting stuff and you won't comment or reply back to the people, like the 2 or 3 people who've been showing. Look, I have had 5 to 10 people showing me mad love with the show religiously. You know what I'm saying? They've been, hitting me up, messaging me. I'm trying to find new avenues of getting the podcast out. And they just hit me up with just positivity. So I showed them as much, whoever I can see, I show them love. So anyway, back to Gary Vee's point, because I jumped off there. He was saying, how do you expect to have millions of followers if you won't show support to the 5 to 10 followers that you got that's writing and commenting and sharing your stuff? So if you're not going to show love to them, how can you show love to millions? You know what I mean? So just remember that. Final topic. Look, women, I made a post and I was just, purely joking. No, I wasn't joking with this post. I had to rethink that one. I wasn't joking with this post. I was, it was just talking about no grown man should lay in a woman's house. And I said, including your mom, and not be paying for bills. So women, public service announcement. You got to get that grown child out of your house. That's your man. If this guy's not working, if this guy's trying to be a wannabe drug dealer, look, man, once you get a certain age, this drug dealing thing, it needs to be done. There's so many avenues of getting money nowadays. So, and that's coming from a guy who did it when he was young and dumb, this and that. But the fact of the matter is, there's many ways. I got multiple jobs. I got multiple avenues, multiple streams of getting money. So miss me with this. I gotta, I'm making money. You're not making money. You're watching your back. You're not making money. Get your butt out there, get you a couple jobs, and take care of your household. So that grown child driving your car, and I get if y'all been married and y'all made some sacrifices to get out of debt or something. I went to that. We went to one car and this and that. But other than that, get that person out of your life, man. Get them out because they're not doing them, but it's like an anchor. It's holding you down. Just a public service announcement. Anyway, thanks for listening. And I'm going to drop a YouTube. Watching Better Than Yesterday podcast. And it's Tuesday, March 3rd, 2020. And y'all have a wonderful day.